I haven't really got myself a decision of what I'm gonna do next because, oh wow, there's a bird very nice. I haven't yet decided what the run I'm supposed to do next because the thing about me is that the next run or today's run, I wanted to do more of the more challenging and more of a not taking the look of on the screen mode, you know. So I wanted to do a run where I can try something more challenging as part of not taking damage. So I thought we should try to do a support only status moves only run. Well, up to the point where we have to beat the kill first, and I'll explain why. So halfway the run, I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna change the run. I think I'm gonna have to quickly do is oops, sorry, wrong one. Like I think I have to break the rule about that first rule about this run, like because the thing about using only like no attacking moves or just no attacking runs, that's actually what I think what's called. No attacking run, and how this works is that you just are not allowed to attack of any circumstance. Now I know that it is pretty difficult because you have to use all the certain ways to actually win the run and stuff like that. So I thought this might be a good time to try that challenge off and probably win this out. Now, I know there's a few trainers on the first few routes that actually had no attacks, a part of it. So to make this run a bit, you know, obvious, I think I'm gonna break the first few rules about that run until we're like ready to actually go through this first one. So yeah, I'll explain how this run works. First rule is we obviously can't. The first rule is obviously is we can there's three rules. The first rule is obviously is we have to do this run legitimately without taking. We cannot attack it, and if we attack it, we have to reset. And our only option is to find every single thing everything we can to just not attack it, and that's where we're gonna go. Now I know that it's a little bit like a bit of unfortunate to actually exactly say how are you going to beat the game without taking any damage. Well, I do know there's a few things that actually there's a way to actually get through this run a bit easy, but not too easy as well. On top of it, you know. So let me just name it no attack run or something. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm just naming something. So I wanted to try this run because of a reason. Now, I'll explain some things that I have to maybe redo and like fix or figure out something like that. I don't know exactly how it works, but yeah, I'll explain how there's more change rules and stuff. But first, let's go ahead and skip probably the first thing. First is we're gonna go quickly talk to my dad and then go straight to the first Loomian, and yeah. And there are some things I already know about this run because I've already done this before on my alt. So I wanted to do this one before it. Let me just, yeah, we'll just get the that show the way. The thumbnails will be more difficult for me to handle more than the streams, you know. Also, if you guys enjoy some of my work, like some of these runs, please, I would appreciate if you guys can donate me at least $1 or something, you know, or just a cent, you know. That will be very appreciated because I really am working my hardest to actually do these streams. So if you guys could be very appreciated, make sure to like give me at least $1 or just something, you know. It will be very appreciated. I do these like almost every day, so it'll be very appreciated if you guys can just send me just a cent or something. I don't know, but just something. Anyway, so yeah. But yeah, let's just go ahead and to the let's just go straight to the first one, and I'll just explain how this goes, how this is gonna work out. Now, I'm already gonna pick the one I already been decided to want to pick. So yeah. Now, to do this run, I wanted to pick something that is something, you know, more of a obvious, safer one, you know. But to do this one, I'm gonna have to be a very lucky, greedy guy. So yeah, because to do this run, I'm gonna have to rely on a bit of actual luck to actually do this run because without attacking like anything, it's pretty difficult. But I know there's a few trainers on the road that doesn't want to like to attack any kind of ways. And because I have to obviously, have to beat all the trainers. There is a thing I have to break up the rule with it. So I just let you guys know that there is some stuff I'm gonna have to change. But if I obviously would have to do a legitimate one, it would have been taking forever. But I wanted to do this run because I felt like it was just one necessary needed, and also I just wanted to see if you guys can actually interact and see how you guys like these. So the first thing I want to grab is I kind of wanted to pick Snow Cup or Bambat because Bambat has its evolution its final evolution has like a move that basically it heals itself, and Snow Cup has that final evolution it can use Icicle Trap, but it doesn't actually learn until it's final evolved. So in the meantime, I kind of want to pick my man Bambat because I kind of wanted to do this run with it. So yeah. So let's do this. So obviously, since since we cannot do no attacks, well, this would be a surprising reaction for you guys. And we do have the advantage, obviously, but we can't do anything about that. So let me just check the personality and stuff, and then we'll see what happens. It's indifferent. It does have great defense and energy or something like that, but it's not the range defense, so yeah. So unfortunately for this one, we're gonna have to do the one thing we don't really oftenly get the use of, but yeah, we can't really attack it, so, or at least or it can't, so yeah. However, there is a trainer on the Gale Forest that has a Propay, which you're probably wondering, how am I supposed to get through a Propay without attacking it? And since the only move is Brace, it's pretty much impossible. Unless you have a Swolder. Now, this is something I want to give you an explanation about why I'm breaking the rule about that one. It's because when you evolve Pyder into Swolder, it gets the move Poison, which basically will automatically poison the opponent, and it will do more damage rather than just, using a secondary effect, Poison. Because if you use Poison itself, you will actually do more damage than a secondary poison, because it does like more damage than usual. So yeah, so that's how I wanted to try this out. So yeah. Now I know this is gonna probably take a while, but because of the actual mechanics of this run, I think I'm gonna do is first of all, we're gonna have to actually do is skip some trainers. Because our first member we have to go through is Antsy, because Antsy is a very rare encounter and not very rare, but there's a normal rarity obviously. But it actually is a very useful full member at the beginning of it, because it has the ability Mystical Toxins, I'm pretty sure, or I think that's what And this will be very useful because if I am actually gonna need a some sort of like grind or something or not grind, but just if I'm gonna need okay, can you stop using Brace? We appreciate it. So yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have to try grind up a bit with it. And I noticed that there are a lot of you Loomians out there that are gonna be useful also for my run, so not just Swolder itself. Now there's a few actual bug Loomians out there as well. I actually wanted to capture because I want to try maybe I actually wanted to know, does anyone want to see a bug run or something like that? Kind of cool. Let me know. So she almost gonna win, and Kabunga's gonna one shot our Bambat. Fortunately, she's still using Brace. Mom, you are very kind and all, but you're gonna win anyway. So basically what we have to do is basically let our mom win. It looks like her AI wants me to try attack or something, but she'll eventually attack and yeah, it will be fine. And our defense is pretty high, so there's no way I can even scratch this thing. And can you attack me, please? Gosh. You know, I'll exhaust myself if I have to in my dump run. Alright. She strikes, and Bamba goes down. That's my first ever loss. But that doesn't count really in exactly I think you're on your Loomian would be working perfectly fine. I think she said something like that, you know. But that's how it is. Now with Bambet on my team, we are officially our first done with our first quest. And time to do this. So she gave us a closet key, and we officially are doing our run. Now let me grab the disc, the medicine, and everything. So yeah, our run has officially started. Now, because of this, obviously, you know, we can't attack and stuff, you know. Obviously, we have to start up with our first capture, and we have to start grinding up a bit, you know. So, let us do this. So, yep, yeah, you want me to, you wanted to talk or something? I don't care, you know. Yeah, I know. But yeah, we're gonna skip ahead this pattern, and then we'll just this route, and then just go straight to the route, the next route, the Gale Forest, and then we'll be capturing our first Loomian. Yeah. And also, on top of it, we also have to capture ourselves a Pider, which will be more useful for this run to than anything else. So yeah, she is like, okay, I saw Duskid. Nope, you're lying. Yes, I am telling the truth. Nope, you're out. You're going to be under arrest if you're telling us the lie again, or something. I don't know. But yeah. So this old man says he saw a wild roaming Duskid appearing, but he thinks the town thinks he's crazy. So he asked me. I'll just go ahead and meet them then. Now, obviously, since we obviously have to do this like without attacking anything, I thought, well, since we obviously have to capture our team as well on top of it, our rule will be this different. In the wild area, we can attack, but in the trainers, or once we beat the trainers, we have to make sure we have to just not attack it or like do any attack damage. I mean, I could do a hardcore way, but I don't know if anyone wants to waste that much of my time spending hours and hours and not do anything, but yeah. But you guys can decide if you guys want to change the rule, obviously. I can actually do this without the attempt taking, but yeah. And there you are! There he goes. Here's our first Antsy. Now, like I said with this run, I can't really do it. I need to first of all check as well on top of it if it's good, or if it's like the correct personality or not. And since I can't really, you know, like since it's an actual wild one, I don't see if it's I'm not sure if I'm like I need to see if it's like a if it's the right personality or not for them with ability or not. So yeah. So I'm gonna obviously take a little bit of damage and capture this like just normal way. So I hope you guys are fine with this one. Technically, it doesn't really break a rule yet. I can still change it at the moment, but yeah. So let's try capture this Antsy. Look at this, man. They look outside. So we got Antsy, and let's check out the personality. Ah, it's a... Oh, okay, that's the bad one. Because it's not a tanky one. Oh well. We're level 3, so, yeah. That's, not much we can say about it, you know. Now, to do this run, obviously, we have to get some levels and some moves that actually can help us through this one. But since Ansi doesn't have the greatest bulk to defeat the Wild Loomians, since he has a very bad personality, literally, because he has a frail smart personality with a +4 star on its attack or melee attack and 2 for its range attack. So essentially, this one is a bad one. But yeah. But that's how it is, I guess. So we're gonna try a couple of attempts and see if we can actually get through the first route, get through all the experience, get the levels, and stuff like that. So you know the drill. Let me just get out of this route and then just go back in because I want to make sure I just want to do this quickly, so it doesn't like antsy just like randomly like be here for whatever. So yeah. And here's our first one already. Oh wait, hold on. What ability did I get on the NC? Oh, it's Woodsman! I just realized that until now. Uh-oh. I just realized until now it's a Woodsman ability. This is a great start already, Alright, well, unfortunately since we got a Woodsman ability and not, you know, a mystical toxin ability, or I'm not sure what the effect's on. But what ability is it actually called? Yeah, mystical toxins. So that means, we can't, get use of it as much. I mean, we can try it, see if it will be useful or not, but we'll see. Alright, so there it goes, and then let's capture Pyder. Pyder doesn't matter what the ability or not, because I'll be using its move only to do this run. Oh no. Alright, let's try ignore. Alright, bug bite again. I growled it once, so that means it doesn't do exactly as much damage with bug bite. So it should be fine a bit. No, just a bit. So there he goes. Pyder's low on HP. Hopefully I can capture now. And we can't waste too many discs because they'll be useful. They'll be really useful for me to attempt to capture these Loomians. If I run out, that means we have to try it again later. If it depends on if it's a day or night circle of capture. So there we goes. And this is a gigantic one, and it actually has a okay stats. Actually, it's pretty good actually. That's nice. So now, since we can't get a you know, a ANSI at the moment, since it's a nighttime, and our only way to get through this grind while getting a Swolder is to level up this thing to literally 22, and just hopefully we can actually do this thing. And if I accidentally get a gleaming one on my run, oh boy, I hope I don't have to waste. I hope I don't have to, you know, waste some disc or anything like that. But we'll see. So let me just make sure there. So in the meantime, it looks like we're gonna have to try to get some level ups on this thing. So yeah. Level 7, level 8. And Bambet's got a couple experience. What? Bruh! We haven't even got as much grind, and we just got already a pro pay. Corrupt. We just started like a few minutes and already got a corrupt pro pay. What? Wait, what? Thank you, I guess, but. Well, thank you. I'm gonna take you out now before I'm getting too much braced, and I don't know how long that will do. Alright, well this is getting annoying. Come on, get poisoned. Thank you. Almost getting down. Well, this was a weird start off the bat, you know? Alright, thanks, I guess. Oh yeah! Nice. Here's an another Antsy. You know. Now the question is, will I actually able to capture, or will I be able to knock it out? Alright, good. Alright, please get in at Antsy. Please get in there, please get in. Or hopefully, please just be mystical toxins. That's all more like it. No, don't get out. And this run will end a bunch if I don't. Okay, this is the thing. if this is not mycotoxins, like right now, then yeah. Oh, just my luck. Well, people, that's it. That's it. That's literally all I can do against this thing, you know. So, fortunately, since we don't have access to money at this point, without getting like XP like levels or stuff like that, you know. Because I think at like rank 2 or something, or like 3, we can get about 5,000 like coins or money, I guess you could say, would be pretty handy. So on the process, looks like we're pretty much out of discs, you know. So we can't get any discs. We're pretty much out, and better not find a gleaming, otherwise I'll just be very, 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 very salty. So because that would not worth it on my time, you know? Interested? Hello. Oh, well then, this is a surprise. I haven't seen you before. Oh my god, Luke, I'm back from the depths of hell. Well. It looks like you actually have finally arrived. Kinda, I was actually missing you, mister. It's been a while. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. And I haven't seen you for a very long time. Well, this should be a surprise. Let's see. Also, should I turn this thing? Yeah, I probably should turn that thing off because I don't want to see it. But yeah, hello, Zico the Ninja. It's been some time since we've been talking through this. How it's been? You doing good? I'm so sorry I didn't come. We were moving a house and I was really busy with school. Don't pressure it. You did what you had to do, so that's all fine with me. I'm okay with it, as long as you said it, and then I'm okay. All right. Then nice. So your house is now. You moved your house. You got to do with school. You know that's life. You know. That's okay. I understand you. All right. Let me just see if also Ellie. Is that L? Nope, there was just one more. Okay. Alright, we got enough experience to get another first rank, which probably doesn't matter, but we might as well get use of it at least. And now, with that out of the way, let the torture finally begun. I'm gonna have to spend a complete hours and stuff to my one only alt, and yeah, just lose to the trainer. It doesn't make a difference, right? Nope. However, you will be unfortunately you will spawn back to the center, and you can't really escape her because you have to be her to make any further higher progress. So yeah. So this is attempt 1. So to do this one, I have to like very much clutch inside of this fence and make sure this doesn't see me. So let me just. Yeah, there we go. Whew, that was a clutch one. So there we go. So that's how you actually go through her. So yeah. Alright, wait, I need to. Oops. Wrong one. So like I said before, we can't exactly attack him. So we only allowed to try the one only attempt is use exhaustion on this only one person. So I'm gonna try a little strategy. I'm gonna use gnaw. Not gnaw, growl. That's a wrong decision. I'm gonna use growl to lower its attack. Maybe use tease and if I want, obviously, and that's it. So there it goes. All right, let's see. So it looks like he has a Twilight. He only has one Twilight, so that means we should be okay. So I'm gonna use Growl a bit. And then Okay, use dawdle. So that means that's a big brain time. Because if he used dawdle on me, that means I wouldn't have enough defense to block its attack. So he's gonna go use gnaw. That's fine. Which means it has a negative one attack drop. But every time we use gnaw, that means it gets an attack drop every time. And every time you use dawdle, it'll basically just counter one turn. Switch out. No. I will prefer to play safe. So there we go. So +3. I want to play super safe. Okay. Don't make fun of your run. Okay. You always want to make sure prepare yourself. I'm also level 12, so I don't know exactly how to deal with that one. Or let me see how much damage is it. But sure, we can try now. So there we go. So we'll switch it to Piter. This one has Kaboom Coffee, though. Sure. Oh, wait, does it? Okay, that means... Oh, okay, that means I'm fine. Okay. So let me use a Baroque. And then there we goes. And use Dawdle, but since I used Growl like a couple times, it means its attack will be basically at like a negative 3 attack. And every time you use Baroque, that means I'll be plus up 1 turn. So rest, gnaw, and then it doesn't matter. I'll use 1 Baroque, use Dawdle on me, and that will just encounter that one turn. But since I'm using Baroque, that means I slowly losing energy, so I'm gonna have to make sure that trainer doesn't use too many Dawdles. Otherwise, I won't be able to withstand that. But we'll see. Alright, let's use, obviously, another Baroque. Use a Gnaw. I can use Whip Shot, because it's a status move. It's fine. And that's it. This is it. This is all I can do. So I'm going to use my remaining attack on Baroque. That's the defensive move. And here it is. Exhaust. And that is pretty okay damage, you know, for a fact almost. So that's actually going to take it out, actually. So, yeah, we took it out with an exhaustion move. It's a a reckless move, but you know, and it does at least some damage to it. So we took this guy out with an exhaustion move. You know, I always found out that exhaustion is a pretty interesting move, and you know, if you guys want me to, I could try maybe an exhaust run, but it'll probably gonna be a similar strategy as this one. So let's not try to get through crazy with that one. We only got, fortunately, 128 and what's it called? Only money or the coins thing. So yeah, that'll be just a bit, and it costs 200 for 1 disc. So this will be the thing I'm gonna have to be careful about. And I don't want to attack. I don't want to get spotted out by these trainers. So let's try not to involve. There he goes. So yeah, I'll be only attempting myself to exhaust the 1 trainer, and that's it. The remainings, I would want to do this legitimately. Well, there's another secretly way, but it doesn't active because there's nothing there. But let me show you. Because here's the thing. She will spot you if you go next to this boulder, and there is no like edge to get through this one right here. So if you move 1 bit to the right, she will automatically see you. And she's looking at this distance right here. It's like an angle right here, like right about this angle, like this, like 3 square. And if she spotted you a very far away distance, she will probably notice you and you will get encountered. Now I want to try this out. So I'm not sure if you can glitch through this pattern, like this little like fence here, because I think you can, but I don't know if you're able to like reach it towards it. So yeah. Try to defeat her, then get the discs. I mean, yes, but I said it before. I just don't feel like it's necessary to try it out, and I don't know. It feels like I'm just gonna break. You know, I don't know. I feel like it's probably the best not to try it out. So You, ma'am, can you, like, okay, can you, ma'am, just look away? Can you turn around to the right, to the left? Can you look behind you or something? No? What do you think? With flail? With flail? Flail? I think it's exhaustion, first of all, the move, but yeah. But nah, I'm fine. So, yeah, I think I'm just not gonna try that. I feel like it's gonna, I just feel like it's necessary to do this. So, yeah. Hi, hey, Mr. Lady, Rabbit, Tuwu. Hello, welcome to the stream, hello. Welcome to my special run where I cannot attack anything. Well, if that's what actually, if it was a hardcore way, then yeah. Because this is here's the rules. Rule 1 is my exhaustion. No, sorry, that's the wrong run. The no attacking run is basically I can. The rule is basically simple. I can simply not attack, but I can only not. But the only thing I can attack is Wild Loomians. The only thing about this run is that I cannot attack trainers or gym leaders, depending on it. If there is a reason, if I'm stuck mode where I can't attack trainers, I have to basically start leveling up to a point where it's crazy. And the one thing more is that exhaustion, that one trainer, Mr. Secret Ninja asked me, if there is a chance I have to use exhaustion as a move, apart from like statusing the opponent, well, I might have to, obviously. It actually is. The thing about this is that, probably and the computer has a big experience being a 96 to 69 to 60 about experience. And I do need some TPs if I'm gonna if the one shot some of the Loomians. So yeah. So I hope you guys are fine with me grinding up this point because I needed this folder eventually at some point. And I actually done this grind on my alt technically, so I should know how this. I should remember how to actually grind this up because when I do these random alt run or just these runs, I always want to test them out on my alt. So I know exactly how exactly it feels like to do this run, if it's possible or if not. So yeah, but yeah, I'm probably gonna try that exhaustion run, the impossible exhaustion run, probably some point, but not at the moment at least. I said warning: nighttime or under heavy rainfall only. Wait. Rainfall as well? Oh, I thought it was like a... Bruh. well, we get... Okay, I saw that quickly. I saw that gleaming piter in my eyes. Lucas, you don't get a cinema from a cat's horn. Yes I do. Cat horns evolves into Propay, and then it evolves into Cinema. It learns all the spore moves. I'll just chill in the same part as you. Okie doke. Feel free to. Play them also like that. And what do you mean by affecting the spores? I asked why don't you get one? Oh wait, oh you asked. Oh, I thought you meant it doesn't. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit too slow. Why don't you get a cat one to Cinemoth? Well, let me explain here why. Cinemoth is a very useful thing. I could use the very one. However, I mean, I could certainly try to level up that thing, but it just feels like it's like I already have a bug in my team, because let me show you why. I don't need the support moves anywhere. I think it's right off to show you guys it, so like this. So yeah, let me show you. Let me give you an example of Cinemoth and Swolder, for example. So yeah, let me just show you both of them. So let me show you where's it at? There it is. Because of why. Swolder and Cinemoth is pretty cool to use, but Cinemoth is something around where I just don't know if I can like use it too much, because it only learns the status move by a move detour, and that is only access to Coliseum Marketplace. So you're gonna have to actually get battle points in there to access the moves, all of them. So I definitely feel like it's gonna be a skip because of it. I definitely would love to use it, but also another thing about this is that Cinemoth is more of a range defensive set, like it's a more range defensive, like tanky, but melee is something its weakness is up to. So with an Antsy rather than a Cinemoth or a Florant, depending on which one you're going with. Let me just show you quickly. Mystical Toxins, there it goes. It has the same, almost similarity. However, Florant and Antsy has more tank on it. But they're not exactly fast, they can still stand up and tank a lot of hits. And while the Swolder is also tanky, with some of them the status, it does actually get more unique like move pool as I can use. Like it can use dodge, it can use rejective or rejuvenate. I'm pretty sure it's like a healing move. It can use brace and obviously poison on it. So it's probably the best poison or like it's the best bug type you want to do this run. You can certainly try Cinemoth, but for me, I feel like I need something that can actually do something apart from like just being cool Cinemoth and stuff like that. And it does have all level 16, which is better than level 22. But it just feels like I just don't need it. I just don't feel like to, because Cinemoth doesn't like learn a certain like. I don't think it, let me show you, because I think yeah, I don't think it learns. Let me see here. Yeah, okay, it does learn poison. It does learn poison technically. However, it doesn't learn any healing moves, and it doesn't getting the greatest defense sites. So, apart from using poison and stuff like that, like it only moves the basic like status move that you can only use. Brace is fine. You can dodge, but I just don't see it's like useful because it also has some few weaknesses on the top of it, being a also not only half bug, we also half flying or air type, which certainly has some better weakness than my team. So yeah, and since I think I mean air type is a resist to fire moves technically, yes, that works, but I just don't see it will be capable of like it defending itself, because I can't just like switch out and just hope it actually works. But I just feel like this is like more better off than without Cinemoth. You can certainly use this Mystical Toxins, obviously, but I just don't feel like it's gonna be worth of using on my run. You can try it yourself, but for me, I'm just not gonna do it. You can use it for yourself, but like I said, I'm just not gonna do it to my own run. So that's why I'm not gonna go for Cinemoth. And yet, I could have actually used also a Terrafly on my run and use toxic one, poison bobs. I could use a Terrafly like using poison bobs, but it, like I said, it only learns by either level, but which doesn't learn it because it only has to be a certain level to obtain it, or you have to use it by a battle. Have to get the Battle of Coliseum's battle points to reteach it. But since it doesn't like get it by a high level, I don't think it's necessary to use it. So yeah, you can use probably provoke and dodge and stuff, but it don't seem how like necessary can be useful, and it doesn't exactly. I just don't like it to use it as much since I'm a more of attacking type of a guy if I'm using Terrafly. So yeah, I'm sorry. I hope you're okay with this one. And Terra Claw will be as well a part of its bug line. I could use Aries there and provoke and stuff, but just not to be able to can't handle as least much damage. Let's see. It's his secret ability would be. Does it have any good abilities? It doesn't learn any good abilities, so yeah. While the others has fine, so that's why I'm just giving you guys give it a straight off the bat explanation about it. So Swolder, Florent, maybe my starter, and then I'll use the sharp edges, Igneel and Scorching Skin, maybe around Wisp up to Skill Alpha. So yeah, that gives you guys a whole I give you a whole information why I'm using this team on it. But as I said, you guys can try yourself with your own run if you want to try use Cinemoth, Terrafly, or anything else. But for my decision, I think I'm gonna go for the ones who are more of a safety way, and yeah, that's it. But regardless, they're still good. I mean, you can still try them out. But yeah, I just for this one, I feel like I've been using too much Cinemoth and Terrafly because when I do alt run, well, I did obviously my different alt. I used my Ipin one. I wanted to try. I obviously wanted to use Cinemoth and Terrafly because I like them more. I use on my team, but I never gave. I haven't never really gave the other Loomians on the run as much love on top of it. So trying something new will be useful because if you want to try something new, then you know it's obviously the best choice to try something. You know, regardless, just not using the same ones. So yeah, it still gets the ability though. Yes. Still, but I just don't think it's necessary to use it. But that's fine. Would you like to look at my shiny Piter? Would you like me to be upset and get flexed? Sure, why not? Just let me see if let me see that shiny. Oh, I'm sorry, gleaming. Sorry, you don't say shinies. It's gleaming, alpha gleamings. Piter. But sure. I also have one, but I also have a gamma one as well, so don't try and get flexed by me. But sure. Where are your Mr. Gleaming Pidas? What's wrong? There you are. Look at you, Mr. Orange or yellow? This is why I like actually Piter as much, because I actually like its gleaming. Like it doesn't like change as much, but its design looks so perfect with it. Like it's like orange to yellow, magnificent. I don't want to eat that thing, so I don't think it's a nice thing to say right off the bat. So, I mean, it can look like, I mean, it can look like. Oh, wait, is that corn? Well, it looks like a no, it looks like a nail. Oh, it does look like corn pieces, don't you think? Like if you look at this side of it, like let me look at like this side. If you look this distance, like this part of it, kind of looks like a piece of corn inside, but it's just purple. But the yellow one is the out skin of it, so you just can peel it out almost. we're gonna edit that out, and no one saw that. Moving on, after we're getting sure relieved by that question, the move. We're not gonna say. As I call them my children. Bruh. Where's the cuff when we need the most? Oh, that's right. They don't believe those kids. That's why. But sure, go ahead and grind. I can literally hear the FBI knocking on the door. FBI, open up. Just bash straight out of it. Oh boy, I'm scared. You're not taking me alive. Just jump out of the window. No. You'll never take me alive. Like I'm just jumping out of it, like those people from like, not sure what they call it, jacket. I don't know. But sure. Alright, here's an ant seed. Sure, might not get stinged. I feel like you use the mystical toxin because of it. A lot of these didn't go down, but fine. I would do that jump out the window. Yep. And put it up on top of it. Let's put some Russian music on it. Death beyond Russian metal. They ain't messing around. You talking about something illegal? Oh, you're in a lot of trouble, mister. We're gonna show you a new. We're gonna give you a demonstration of what would happen if you went through that sort of level. I can make like a very very pissed off, like heavy like face from Team Fortress 2. There's just shame. You're shame of yourself. Russia? I'm not a good voice impression, but he's just very pissed with a minigun looking at you. Say that again, and you will meet Sasha. Like, oh boy. I should not say that. Good. And that's not gonna get animated, so that's not gonna be worry about it. So, I mean, it would be crazy if someone would animate that part. But I'm saying something weird, but I definitely feel like no one in the world would ever animate me, because I don't know if there is someone out there who ever wants to, or not. So it's that. Oh no, that's some lights. So yeah. The little guy needs to one more level, then it will evolve. It's your level 21 already? Nice. He's nice. So, Eerie Stare. It's a status move, which, oh wait, I can get rid of Web Shot. I can get rid of the Web Shot for it. I'll get rid of Eerie Stare, and then it'll evolve there. Guess who is evolving? You're Loomian? And not you. We got a cool feature, but also a pretty weird feature as well, because you don't want to know what you're going to evolve if you were one. So let me guess, your Pyder is evolving to Smolder, I guess. Yeah, yeah, I can definitely see that one though. Yeah, I see it. Your Pyder evolved into Smolder now. Yes, I can see that. It also likes to do some sort of gymnastic, like a hand walk of this, or some sort of hand walk. Who needs legs when you have arms like these? Don't worry, I know how to do. I can do acrobatic too. I'm just standing my hands and just fell off. I'm not gonna do it. It's obviously not gonna be. I'm not sure if that's worth it. I'm only doing it if someone can donate me on like a money or like some sort of coin or something. Anyway. Big and blue now. Nice. I do actually have to get one another gamma Pyder if I'm actually gonna evolve to it. I guess. My God. Alright, ooh, nice. We also got some experience from it. So we got 2 power fruits and a rubber toy. On the top of it, another boost token. Nice. So that's that. Do you want a Mashibi? That's an event, Loomian, and unfortunately, I can't trade until I reach my first battle feeder gym. So essentially, I can't afford to get one either way. And unfortunately, for doing these legitimate runs, I can't access trade Loomians from a different, like, from an event or anything like that. Like, I can't accept any of them. If there's a reason, like a good Loomian, that I can really require myself to do this run, like a necessary good reason, then obviously I will accept it. But to do these runs, I'm gonna have to do this like wildness, like legitimately. So the ones I might only access myself to get in the wild, then I obviously will use. If there were events, can't use. Roamings, too overpowered, and the ones I already haven't the ones I can't access myself at that point, then yeah, you know exactly what I'm gonna say. Can't use. So there's a lot of encounters that I felt like I must sing this music first. There's a lot of encounters I can't even catch. Well, I can show you what it evolved into. I already know some of the encounters that I already should know what it looks like. Yeah, thanks so much for showing me. But you know, I already have a main account. I actually have a main account which I already like most likely finished all the masteries. So I only need because I think in my main one, I've already like completed almost everything. I just needed to like finish up the Triceratops mastery, I think. Like the Triceratops or something like that. And the other ones are the 3 starters, I'm pretty sure, which is Weevil, Dreeple, let me see, no, it's a mistake. Because Dreeple, Weevil, and Eagle, I'm pretty sure. Those are, I'm pretty sure, the only like starter, including the fossil encounter, the fossil Triceratops ones. Those are the ones I have finished already in mastery. So that means I already know what the evolutions and all the mastery kind of levels I got. You basically finished it. Exactly. And then I'm actually working on a on my theme team. Actually, not my theme. On my main one, I'm actually working on my theme team. That I have to like use a certain team, but on my main one, I actually am like very unlucky to get this next encounter because I'm currently working on a gleaming Igneal rallied Igneal, which actually I can show you guys it right now, which one it is. So right here, let me just post it right here, or I'll showcase on the right, which is actually the one I'm working on right now on my main one, but still haven't got it. Which is I need to work on a gleaming Igneal that has to be a brawny, very clumsy, clever set. So if anyone in the world wants to help me getting the set done, I would appreciate it, because if someone out there will be willing to help me with those sets, the ones I need to do, they'll be very very thankful, or literally appreciate for me, because these teams that I'm running on the main one it takes a long time because no one wants to help me with some of these sets, so makes it even longer. So instead of doing the hunt on the main one, I decided I wanted to do more runs because it seems more fun this way. So that's why I wanted to do this one. So yeah, that's basically how it is. So if someone out there in the world wants to help me with these sets, that would be appreciated, because I would really appreciate, because without anyone helping me, this will take more probably forever to finish something that I'm already going for on my main one. So if no one wants to help me, that means I'm gonna have to decide when to start finishing some of these sets, or when I'm actually gonna get these things done. So yeah. So technically, my main one, I have something something to do there, but no one wants to help me with this. It probably takes forever. So in the meantime, I'll be going for my alt and trying to do some fun runs, and from rather stressing and taking my hours and hours of time just to waste token boost and just get nothing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I actually did get I do have gotten myself a couple of essays and maybe some max ups from it, but frankly, I don't need it. I don't need them, you know. They are for a theme team, so I just need the one thing, and that's it. So yeah, pretty much that's it. Understandable. So, yeah, thank you very much. So now you understand that If I wouldn't been doing these runs, I would have just been done with these, like, I would have done a lot of theme teams, but it would have probably taken forever to finish because I just would have been too bored and there would have been no excitement and just would have been like, hey guys, welcome to another stream. Let's just get this out of the way and hope you're gonna have a fun time or something. I don't know. I just gave myself like a very disappointed reaction. Like I would have been too bored because I've been spending in that rally range for like so long, because rally wrenching with these like encounters takes quite a while, and I just don't like to hunt them all the time. So with a very boring reaction, because I have to do this probably also off camera on top of it. So I just don't really like to experience the same hunt all the times, and it does take a while because I'm probably the only type of like streamer who likes to do these sort of sets. I have to hop off since my sister wants to play something. Yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah, thanks so much. But if you have to jump off, that's fine. I hope you have a good time, and if you want to come back, then feel free to. I'll be streaming almost every day. I'm actually streaming Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday streams. So, yeah. So, whenever you want to feel like to come back, feel free to. And yeah, you'll be. I guess your sister will be playing instead of watching me doing my runs and being extremely exhausted after the end of it. So yeah, but that's fine. I feel like I should put maybe some glasses on my guy. You know. I don't know. I wonder something about my avatar. Should I wear a pair of glasses? That would work. This new mechanical stream, a monkey wearing glasses. I don't know if that's just turning into a meme or not. It's just me. A monkey wearing glasses, and good thing I'm not an actual type of a monkey type, because or actually we are actually technically monkeys technically, because we are actually of a monkey species technically, because we were actually ancient by a bunch of monkeys, and then eventually they learned how to use items and stuff, and they just lost tail, they grew feet, they become a bit smarter, I guess, learning how to use like ancient moves and stuff, like stone, bricks, not bricks, but stone, sticks, and weapons, how to use it, and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, we're kind of actually basically monkeys, but just very smart, and well, some people, not like that way, but just like we're just a bit smarter from the type of monkey species. Instead of like jumping on like walls and just go crazy and just break stuff, eat our you know which part maybe sometimes, and yeah. I don't want to talk about the other part where we eat, but we also eat bananas. So yeah, nice. Also, there's something I also want to talk about while we're actually here, while we're at it, you know, and that is about the shop. Now, usually when you go to the shop, you know, like, you know, usually want to buy stuff and stuff like that, but why can't you sell? You know, that's something the developer may want to also put up, you know, like, why add buy but you can't sell? Like, it feels like a scam ripoff, like something that people just want to keep randomly buy all the, like, they just randomly want to buy something, but they can't return the stuff. Like, really? Are you trying to scam us, huh? You trying to scam us, really? With our perch? Naughty, 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 no, 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 no. You're not going to get away from this. You're not getting away from this one. Not gonna be happy. Or something, I don't know. You know, just pretty sure there will be something about that that will fix. Alright. Oh, look at that. Just what I went waiting for. We finally level up and to level 7. Yes! Well, look at that, people. Isn't that just why we got it? We finally level up for a while of grinding. I can finally tell that took a little while ago, but now we finally we got in love experience. We spent about 10,000, like 1,000 experience, and we finally got also access to what, like 5,000 coins. So, yay! Now we can actually get myself some disc on top of it, you know. So, yeah, we finally ranked up level 5. Not 7.5, 7.5. What does that mean? So, yeah, we can just spend basically everything on discs. But that would be ridiculous, so I'm just gonna spend not too many. Hey, I said sell, not... Alright, 15, that's fine. Alright, so that's that, and now we should be fine to, you know, just, go ahead into... Oops, wait, why did I put my phone like this way? But now we should be fine enough to, you know, capture a Antsy if we feel like to, you know, try to get one something, you know, one, obviously. And since Antsy will still be technically you can actually get strong wind with Antsy, it looks like now. Which, surprise enough, that would have only appeared only in daytime, but apparently only works at nighttime, so that's cool, I guess, a bit. So it looks like Antsy will be appearing more often now. But since I don't want to end up getting yourself a fail and want to end up catching a different type of Loomian that is not the wrong personality this time, then yes. I prefer not to attack the wrong one this time. So let me get myself a couple encounters. Let me just run away from these spiders, and then we're gonna capture a Antsy if we're so lucky enough to get that one, you know. And you know, we technically have about I think we have let me see here. What time is it? We have up to technically we have up to 2 a.m. where I live. So about 50 to 49 minutes, about maybe around there, so somewhere around the time. And we should have enough time around there till the strong gusty is gone. Or if the moon wants to slowly rise down and make it to the daylight, that would be nice, because that would be more appreciated, because that means it will encounter more often, and that means I can actually get myself another encounter, move on to the next route, and then, yeah, whatever. And look at that, there's one. Ah, great, now I'm probably have to put that on the highlight as well. Alright, so now, here's the question. Will this have, mystical toxins or not? So my best option to test it out is to use Gnaw and hope it gets status by my 30% chance. And if it isn't, well, I hope you satisfy what you did now, Lucas. Because I can actually try and see if it is not. I mean, okay, we can see. All right. So use Bug Bite, which is gonna extremely use almost less than energy every time now. So he's gonna use Growl again. Try it again. It used auto, so that's fine. However, it didn't exactly get too much energy, so I'm gonna use another Growl. Hopefully use at least one burrow, or at least attack me again. I want you to use a Bug Bite. I wanted to use a Bug Bite. Alright? It would be nice to use a Bug Bite, because that means I have a chance to use another Gnaw. And, you know the drill. Or unless this thing wants to keep using annoyingly one thing move, then yeah. Then I know what to do. Use Gnaw now, and then risk all of it. Then again, if it doesn't matter if it goes down, I mean, at least we try to see if it is, test it out and see if it is or not. And it looks like it apparently doesn't. So it looks like it wasn't, because it didn't use that ability now, so that would have mean it would have never used it anyways. So we'll try again. So yeah, let's skip to the point where I actually caught the actual Antsy, and I hope we got it the right personality. That's now it. What's that? Was that got you? I got you? Oh wow, it was him. Nice. I would expect to see a Fire Knight Pumpkin guy here. Ah well. Oh, there it goes. There's a Nancy. Question for me is that will I actually able to take it out, or will it actually just what exactly? Because like I said, it will have to make sure I have to make sure be careful what I'm doing with it, you know. Alright. No, don't crit. I said don't crit. No, I said don't crit! Damn it! Why would you not listen? Why would you not listen to me? Why would you do any of that? Why would you do any of this? What did I do to you, huh? What did I do to you? Did I deserve this? No, I don't. I deserve to just getting trolled. A bit, at least. There's an anti. Can I actually catch this thing and hopefully get some mystical toxins? It doesn't matter what the personality is. At least as long as it has the ability, I'm okay with that. That's something I'm okay with, and nothing else. Don't get a crit. Don't. Alright, let me just make sure this is used. Okay. Let's capture this thing. Alright, is it what I think? Ah, it's a sweeping sediment. Great, it's not even a good one. It has good range attack and good. Wow, it literally has a sweeping set. I'm totally even gonna use it because of it. Huh? Alright, sure. Okay. Oh man. Okay. It used. Okay. Can it use bug bite or something? I think you're chip 11 that move because yeah, you definitely are the title. Alright, use bug bite and you get some health. There you go. Use it. There we go. Okay, that didn't give actually anything almost. Alright, try again. But this time, get a bit more about HP this time. I said HP, not just go all the way in, and that's never been a rule of me getting them. That's never been our plan. Don't not tell me it's gonna be a divine. Not be the wrong. Don't be like that. I swear, if this is actual personality, and I'm making that weird sound just because of it, that was just gonna be embarrassing. Maybe a bit. You snore again, didn't it? Yeah, great. Okay, I'm turning off that audio in the back. Alright, thank you. Now I can use another gnaw, and hopefully it does actually almost take it out. Almost, not exactly. Hopefully it's gonna do it. Alright. Let's go for a capture disc again. We're gonna see. Hopefully it gets the right personality. There you go. There's the second one, or third one technically, or I don't even know how many I've gotten so far, but we're gonna ask you. It's nimble again. Oh, I gotta have to put that audio. Oh, you know what? Now I can even bother. You know, it's not even gonna include it. It's gonna sound very weird when I said that. Oh well. At 1 HP. Of course, I have to be level on 1 HP. And oh man, literally, it's built of a damn. Okay, this is just something I just need to switch. Can we switch attack and range attack maybe? Thanks. Oh wait, you can't do that? I hate my life. Oh well. I mean, the best thing about the run is that luckily I did get what I wanted, so that's better than nothing, you know. But technically, I wanted to get something else. So can I get? Okay, how about this? We're gonna try one more attempt. We're gonna try capture or try get one more ant seed. Hope it's mystical toxins. If it isn't really much of it, if it isn't the right personality before the windstorm goes by, then I'll have to use this nimble personality one. Then yeah. So yeah, and we'll see afterwards. But yeah. Alright, here's a nod to the face. Well, a bit at least. Oh look, there's another one. Is it gonna be nimble or is it gonna be something completely good this time? Alright, come on now. Get in the field. Alright, in the disc. Get in the field and don't make the mistake as I did with your previous ant seed. I still kept it, but still not gonna be useful. Alright, there's the next one. Is this one gonna be better or is it gonna be not? It's a brawny set. Well, at least it switched. Well, at least the stats got a little switch. Let's see here. Hold on. Wait, did it? I think it did a little bit. Its melee defense a bit a problem, but I think we should be fine still. So yeah, I think we're gonna use this one. So yeah, this fortunately, yes, brawny personality one will be here, and I'll be let's see, this nimble one is I'll keep these some of these ant seed ones. So yeah, so we're gonna put this away. I'm pretty sure this is the right one. Yeah, this is the right one. So yeah. So we're gonna put that third box away, and yeah, we're ready to just do another annoying grind montage. So yeah. Because we need to get this ant seed to a perfect level where it can actually, you know, where it can actually live some of the damage roll. But because of that, we obviously need to we're gonna start leveling up my entire team, similar way we did the similar which we did now, and then afterwards, once we at least get a couple levels, at least a decent amount, let's say like 8 or something like that, maybe around higher than that, to my ant seed, we should be good to go and try defeat the first route, where we're gonna have to defeat everything on the route. Look at that. Robot Dino said no attack. Yeah, this is a no attacking run, but I made a, there's some rules about this little run that made it a little more obvious, easier, and obviously that run makes that obvious enough that you should obviously do this, and this is a fine rule. The no attacking run basically means I cannot use any attacks. However, since the routes are difficult for you to grind, and there is no way you'll probably do it by pure lucky attempts, because, well, if you want it, because here's the rules. Obviously, I have to use no attacks, but I also have to defeat all the trainers in the game, including on top of basically all the trainers, all the roamings. If Cephalops is supposed to be, if I'm lucky enough to get all the relics, I obviously will fight against Cephalops. Then if I'm not lucky enough, then I will say no. And since the encounters or the levels in this game or the encounters will be pretty rare to get, I want to obviously play it safe. So to make this run the more easier and fair, I'm allowed to attack only the Wild Loomians and no trainers or gym leaders or rivals. Okay, making that third one. Okay, fourth one technically, but yeah. So I'll be encountering. Basically, I can attack all the wild ones because I need the levels to certainly evolve, not evolve, but you know, to certainly get the moves to actually do the run. But since there is not a bunch of options for your first Loomian, since you obviously cannot, if you want to do it like a hardcore way, then you can do it by yourself. You can add the rules for yourself. But my rules are simple. Like I said, you have to do this run without have to attack any circumstance, without any moves, but only Wild Loomians will be accounted or be allowed. Second one is you have to you have to basically do this whole run without attack any trainers, roamings, Cyclops if they're lucky, rivals, and anything those kind of NPCs. And wild ones were fine. And if I'm lucky enough, then we obviously will do this perfectly. However, since this run will probably take a while because of, you know, the exact amount of encounters and which move you have to learn by a certain level or TM, yeah, this is gonna have to make a change of more of the extreme ones. So yeah. Which means I will have to have permission to attack Wild Loomians because I need a certain levels to do this. And the first thing you want to do when you do this run is make sure you have an ANSI or a ANSI on your team and your first one, because if you're gonna have to face the first route, which is the first trainers, a couple of them, you need an ANSI because your entire squad, your entire starter lines will not be used on your run until, well, unless you want to, obviously. But you have to need an ANSI with mystical toxins because it is the only way to get through the first route if you want to beat the trainers. Because it has basically it has a 30% chance to get a status move, but a 10% to activate one of those abilities. So essentially, I need to get a lucky mystical toxins poison to finish them off, and I have to do them all the trainers if I'm going to use ANSI, and obviously will. So what I will do with ANSI, for now at least, I will be leveling up it until it's able to resist the certain level, a certain level where it can actually resist, or at least last the trainers on route 1. And I'll be obviously using it as well part of the whole run itself. So the Regale Forest, a couple of next route later, and you know the drill. So that's why I have to do this. So technically, if you want to make the more harder challenge, you can't obviously attack Wild Loomians. But for this one, I will make it a little more easier because we already know what will happen for the next couple weeks. Actually, it's been last week around there, or somewhere around there. But yeah. We actually did the whole run where we had to beat the whole run, or we had to beat the whole game, actually up to only around 7 to 8, about there, around there, about 7. You have to just not take any damage, and yeah, that's it. Which is highly suggest you guys want to watch that one before watching this one, because yeah, if you like to watch me suffer. Anyways. Then, yeah, you better not watch them. you better appreciate me this one. So yeah. Please don't give me my money. So yeah. So we're gonna try and get this Antsy to level at least 8 or somewhere around there, and that's it. Now I haven't exactly said how long I'll be streaming, but I will be staying on this route until my my Pyder is ready to evolve into a Swolder, because if you don't know, Swolder is the only Loomian that learns poison at a level at its closest, like at a close range, where it actually learns by a certain level. And technically, it is a very it's not a difficult target to get, but since you don't have a good spot, or at least a good place to, like that for example, since you don't have a good place to get a good experience grind from a Wild Loomian stand or place, this is the only one you can go for. So yeah, if you want to do this run, feel free to, but I hope you can have. I hope you have a lot of I hope you can do this with spending a lot of hours in there, because we might even have to spend on our next stream maybe on grinding on this one. But I obviously will probably spend some AFK grind, or not AFK, but just have to stay some off-camera grind on off-screen, because I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, oh, this is boring. Go ahead to the next. Do your run already. Oh yeah. How about no? Because we all want to know, because here's our reason why I don't want to do now. First of all, you have to get lucky on the first round. And then that's pretty much leads to, because if I get paralyzed on mystical toxins, because Antsy is the only one who has the ability right now at the moment, that means I'm going to have to rely on a lot of luck and hope it gets poisoned all the way. And that's it. The rest of the Loomians on, I have to get through, you just make sure I don't get out. So if I go down with my Ant Seed, and then, yeah, then I can't really use it, and if it goes down, well, that means I have nothing to put up if I don't have anything to status with, like poison it, or burn it, or like daze it, or something like that. Then, yeah, we have to reset and do the whole thing again. Well, only for the trainer, not the game, obviously. That would be ridiculous and annoyingly. So, yeah. So, well, best option we have to do is to train up in this route and hope we can get it. So, yeah. I wonder what those kind of eyes were a useful thing. Alright then. Nice. I'll just follow you, lol. You don't have to. You can still do your little thing going on. I'm just here to grind up my my team a bit, so yeah. Like, the thing is, I can't really move any further I can't move on any further the routes until I'm finished up with the evolution, and I can't get a certain high level than this one. So yeah, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh gosh, isn't that meme that's not dead meme, right? Isn't that a dead word or something like that? Alright, it looks like I've got a couple gummies. So we got attack, defense, range attack, range defense, speed, health, energy, and a secret Loomian that's named Vari. Nice. And oh boy, here comes your big lizard that is green. And probably the one I'm probably gonna have to capture once I reach to Igneous Hollow. And nice. That's the Gleam I got before. Or not before, but I actually got it from a few streams ago. Which was it actually? Which one's it? I think it's it was about almost, yeah, it was around 2 weeks ago. I got 2 Gleaming Gabajanic in the wild. Oh yeah, oh look, that's a Halloween Protagon as well. Nice. I'm also have to notice I actually got a Gleaming Gabajanic in this one, even though I have points. Nice. So, alright, let me tell you how this works. Okay. This challenge is based around you not attacking the, obviously, Loomian. But there's a catch about this run. Normally, you're not allowed to attack Loomians, even though you're in the wild. But since I did the no damage run, or no getting damage run, that felt like it was taking too long, and I do need to explain how this works. Because this challenge would have been never been made, and it would have been impossible in the first place, because here's why. If you don't attack at least some Loomians on your run, you wouldn't get enough experience, and to be honest, you wouldn't even made it to like the first like few routes if you wouldn't be able to tag it, because the thing is, if you wouldn't like do this legitimately, you have to face all the trainers in general, and that includes the ones who doesn't have an attack and damage, or at least that doesn't have any moves to attack you. So to do this run, you needed something to actually status, or at least something that can status the non-attacking Loomians. For example, the Pro Pay trainer on the Gale Forest, and the one at Route 3, since they only have breaks. So, to do that, we're gonna need something that can at least damage itself, or at least get or at least do it, or at least or have something that can actually damage itself slowly damage itself while you don't have to do much. So that's why I thought Propay, or take that Propay, sorry, Pyder, they have the same letter. Pyder is a poison type, or toxic type, but it doesn't learn anything special until it evolves into Swolder. And Swolder will be very necessary, because if there isn't a lot of Loomians that doesn't want to attack you, Swolder will be there for using poison. Because poison will automatically poison the Loomian, and it will automatically will drain up so much lower energy, and it will eventually just go down the next couple turns. And since trainers doesn't have the IQ to switch Loomians, they will just stay there until they go down. So yeah. So without because here's the reason. Because if you would have done this legitimately, this run would have been impossible in the first place. You would have no way to beat this thing. This challenge would be locked, and there would be literally nothing in the world who would have actually gone through this run. This challenge would have been complete impossible. Nothing in the world would have beat this thing, unless you do something with that rule. To do that, I have to break one thing. To do this run more realistically, you have to beat this run without taking without attacking the trainers, because they are more of the realistically the running trainers that have to go through, the ones who you have to get through the challenging. The Loomians in the wild, however, is the one difference. Because if you can train up your Loomians in the wild, that will be something different. Because if you can train up your Loomians in the wild, that will be necessary, because if there is a move you need to learn on the wild, let's say, for example, Sapland for an Ansi, let's give it an example, this thing can only learn it at level 18. And let's say that, like, you don't have any access for any TMs or anything on the run that has Sapland as a TM or a rally until you reach level 18. But there's a trainer that has the ability that absorbs grass moves. To do that, you need a, let's say an example. This is just completely like around, let's just follow me with the rule. So let's say your Ansi can learn a poison. Technically doesn't learn it, but let's give an example. It can only learn poison by level 21. And to do that, you need to level up this thing in the wilderness, in the grass. So you need to actually attack the Loomian, because you can't really spend the hours in here, and you need something to obviously, to actually get experience from it. And technically this could take 4 hours anyways. So essentially, if you wouldn't have anything in the wild, something that can counter, something that can absorb, or something that is immune to the attack, let's say example, again, then you need something to attack it. So you have only one attack, and that is a bug move, and that's it. Your team is pretty much low in HP, and you can't attack them because you're pretty much the one to. So your only option is to attack, to get the experience, to get the move, and then basically get all the way to the level up to the point where you just, you know, you have enough level to get the one move, to beat the trainer, and that's it. So that's why, to make this rule more efficiently real, you can only attack the Wild Loomian. Other than that, nothing else. The wild in the grass, the fishing encounter, the ground, the cave, obviously, and if you obviously want to do this more, obviously fair enough. Also the twilight encounter you get in the temple on the second one once you beat the husk and all this, something like that. So yeah, that gave you an explanation why I'm doing this legitimately, and obviously, you know, not like a cheating way. So this actually is how you want to do this run. So you can only attack Loomians in the wild in this, but the rest of the Loomians in the trainers you cannot attack a bit. You cannot use attack like Gnaw, Chomp, Flaming Punch, or something like that. You can only use moves that can either paralyze or use abilities that can just status them and go down. So that's why I give you guys a heads up about the rule about changing it. So this rule would have I would have actually just not managed this rule, but for this run, this change of rule needs to matter. Otherwise, this run is a crossed X, and you would have to do something completely else. So yeah. So I'm not saying this run is extremely impossible, and there's nothing you can do if you want to do a legitimately hardcore way. But this is just an explanation of how you want to do this, or how this run would have ended up if you didn't have it. So yeah, I mean, you guys can try it out yourself and try to figure out how to beat it without, you know, attack it or with any circumstance. But I'll not be explain how to do that. It's on you guys then if you want to make it more hardcore way. I'll just give you guys give you explanation more of how I did this. So, yeah, just gave you guys a heads up at least. So yeah. Anyways, we're almost also getting close to the level, almost a level up where we're gonna get our Swambat evolving into a Dimpiter almost. That's nice. Yes. Oh, fade down. Yes. Why? Can you come here? I can hear that last one. Oh, what?
Big boiling water. Because I'm in the middle. I'm not sitting so.
Boiling. I mean, I can start to do that. All right, give me a second, people. I'm gonna help my little sister just a second. There we go. Sorry, I had to help my little sister how to make noodles, apparently. Why do I hear Friday Night Funkin'? I don't know. Maybe that's just how it is. It's called background music, because I did what else is to buy. I mean, why not? I mean, literally saw one today right now. I just saw one, a Gaudio person here, I think. Unless he hasn't left, obviously. Let's see, is he still here? Nope, he left at 4, so he's gone. I think I saw one today, actually. It's Tacky, yeah. Actually, I like Tacky. Tacky's one of probably my favorite character in the Friday Night Funkin', actually. I think that's a nice song, actually. So, yeah. Alright, level 10, which will be fine. Wait, what did I learn? Okay, level... Oh, look! Vambit is evolving! Hey, Rambit's time! Oh wait, sorry. Empire time! Which I kinda actually, when I saw this evolution, I was like, let's hopefully see something flying air typely, you know, evolution. It's gonna evolve to something to fly. But then evolves into something that stands on its 2 legs. Which kinda disappointed me a bit, but oh well. Now it learns Blood Dream. Technically, it's one of the attacks. So unfortunately, one of my favorite Dark type moves probably gonna have to be replaced. I had to burp that time. Sorry. Well, I'm sorry, Blood Drain. For this run, I'll be missing you for much. It feels pain to see that one move go away. But yeah. This time we actually got now Empire, which could be a little more bulky now to actually resist some damage. So now we can switch that to Pyder, which should be now sweeping through most of the time, almost all of them. And once that is out of the way, I should be able to go now to the first route and try actually, you know, see if I can actually beat this thing and stuff like that, you know. Oh, look at that! Even better. I got another quest done, but that's not gonna do anything because it didn't get much experience. Oh my god, perfect timing actually. Bruh, one second, wait. That kind of was perfect almost. My gosh, that was almost went too perfect actual timing, but that was like what mode? How can I already got? Oh wait, let's put it back some music. Like, how can I already get this thing? I get this is second one. This is the second corrupt I got ever. Oh my gosh. What I got attack range. Okay, range shard attack. Range attack shard. Okay, well, I have no idea what happened now, because this looks like apparently this is like the best type of luck you can actually get through a random encounter spot, so yeah. Thanks, game, but also not sure what to say because yeah. Actually, this is actually pretty not a bad spot, because you know, the thing about this is that you know, when you grind this like stage, I mean, you can't unfortunately you can't use like boost tokens to increase your corrupt like luck, but you can certainly get a corrupt encounters instead of roaming encounters when you grind this in the beginning spot. So all you have to do really in general is to like grind as much experience and random encounters so many times until you like eventually you like got like something. But nice. You know, I wanted to. Oh, do you know what I thought something very, 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 very cursedly disturbing a bit, but also not too disturbing, obviously. But I always thought about something about the stream. You know, would it be weird if there was like a system where like this Twitch, like when you had like a locked system where like you're making like you're like prevent from people from like ever leaving the stream? Wouldn't that be weird? Like, it'd be like, you join the stream, he doesn't do too much, he does weird stuff, and then like, you're like kinda like, he doesn't like too the fun, let's leave. But you know the veil, when you click off the thing, you apparently can't leave his stream, or click off the link, or like click off the website. You're trying to click off the window, or just anything in general, but apparently, that thing won't ever reset, or at least ever actually be able to get rid of the web thing. You can't click off that thing and make a new web, like a file or something, or I don't know whatever it calls. But you're just trying to like leave, and apparently you're stuck. And all you can reply is just like, "Hey, why can't I leave your website? Am I locked in or something?" And you're like, not sure what to do. I don't know. Maybe just I don't know why you try to leave. Why not just stay with me? And you try to leave, and you're like, "Okay, can you just end the stream so I can leave?" You're like, "No, why would I leave?" Like, that would be weird. Like it's just like you try to struggle yourself to leave the stream because you want to watch something else or do something else. The only option for you was to turn up the whole computer or iPad or phone or whatever you want to use on your little system of yours. And yeah, that would probably be the only way to actually leave the thing, because obviously you have to leave the thing, you know. Oh well. Anyways, looks like Pyder and or Antsy technically, but Pyder will be almost leveling up. And after that, it's just bruh, literally. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do quickly is maybe I should eat something and then maybe come back and grind up a little bit extra levels. Because obviously we have to like yeah. So level 17. I'm probably gonna put this anyway. So there we goes. We level so far. We got ourselves. If we finish up basically our. Oh, okay. Honestly, I was gonna say something there, but I thought she couldn't because I was gonna say something weird on the first part of it, so I couldn't. I have to uncut. I have to edit that out so no one hear that. But anyway, so we got so far level 18 Empire so far. Level 17 Pyder, nice, my favorite number. And our level 11 and C. Or for some reason, when I say that name, I always say Ant Seed, not Ant C. But oh well. Alright, guys, it's time. Now, time to actually see if we can actually beat this thing. Actually, you know, and not have to worry about too much questions. Oh. Alright, so here we go. So we are round 1 now, back again. We have to grinding a lot of levels and stuff. And now we can actually try and beat this thing without taking too much worries. Oof, okay, there we go. We're fine. We're good. We're good. That's fine. Alright. There it goes. And let's get to the first one. Okay, so let's do this. Our first trainer. Alright, let's see how long this will take. So, like I said, since we count after a while grinding a bit at least, actually it's been a while. This is gonna be the result of how long it'll take. So I'll probably put up all this thing I'm talking about them. Let's use Burrow, and yeah, this thing is. He's gonna use a dawdle. That's not gonna do. Okay, that's gonna counter a bit of my strategy. And the only thing I can actually beat him is getting a mystical toxins of poison, which thankfully I actually got pretty lucky. Looks like now. So I'm gonna keep using the same move until I'm pretty much a defenseless wall on NC. Well, kind of at least. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Why am I feeling like I used the... No, I shouldn't have... I should have holded it. Okay. Keep using Burrow. Okay, I can almost hold anymore. Hold on. Oh, okay, give me a second, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna put up the editing afterwards. Hold on. I'll be right back. I just need to do one more thing in the back, and then I'll be right back. And then I'll finish it off. Give me a second. Alright, sorry guys. Don't question it. Okay. Alright. With the power of the editing? It was not anything. Alright, let's finish this battle off. Alright, hit him. Alright. That's the first one. And now here's the next one. So this one should be a little bit also more problem because, like I said before, first time when I did this, we gotta be careful because we have to make sure we're getting a very lucky poison with that mystical toxin effect. So let's hopefully this thing actually gets poison. Is the question. So please hit me and hopefully you get poison. Okay, keep attacking me. Don't stare at me. Bruh. I said keep attacking me. Alright. No. Come on, attack me, get me, please, just, oh boy. Actually, I should probably use provoke maybe, or the little other move, you know? Or, I think she calls actually a tease, technically, but I like, maybe provoke would preferably better off. Alright. Then again, if I had to use it, that means I have to switch now, and then hopefully I can get some couple of growls and stuff like that, you know. Alright. Yeah, I think it's best for me almost to switch out, so let's just quickly do this. Let me see here. Alright, Empire will use the same strategy before, but this time it will use tease, and then it will use a different move every time, you know. Alright, tease, and then growl, and then switch. So that means attack will be dropped, and that means it doesn't matter what he does, he will just... You're bug bites. Okay then. You can attack me with bug bite. Why not attack me with that one? Oh well. Alright, tease. That is gonna annoy it. Alright, now let's switch out to Antsy again. We should be getting a nod again, annoyingly, but that's fine. Yep. Mystical toxins. Please activate. Please. That's hustle. That's oh, no wonder why it doesn't attack much of that. It has hustle, of course. Come on, that's the first battle already. This is already the most intense battle of all time, you know? Really? This trainer better not waste my time on just using this like a trolling stare mode. Come on, attack me! I'm just gonna lower the entire attack. I'll just go switch to the Empire, lower its entire attack stat, and then hopefully just doesn't attack. and just feel the exact amount of pain I have to go through to just get this thing done. Alright, come on. Bruh. I'll literally... No, I can't exhaust myself. I have to do it. Okay, I'll literally do it. Alright. Cat horns can do whatever you want, but he got... Alright, come on. Ah, come on. Oh my god, where did I not learn to provoke? Can I just... It's been so much hours, I just have to get through this one trainer, just that's it. And there is the one thing that trainers doesn't like to tease me about. There he goes. Well, I can't exactly attack it, so I have to reset. Yay! My brain was just about to go for an AI automatically. I'm just gonna go for straight off the bat to the using it was gonna automatically use Chomp for some reason, and that would have been the best misclick I would definitely would have done, because no one would have seen it and no one would have bothered. Yeah. Oh. Why not? Alright. Please, just get this poison, Nancy. Your paralyzed will not be needed. You're already fast. Poison it. I caught you, Nancy, for a reason, okay? I swear. Do not make me catch myself a new Nancy. I hope that wouldn't give me a better luck than you. Ah, haha. Got it. Okay, that's first. Okay, cheers, Nancy. You mean it, alright? I'm gonna do this, okay, for you, alright? Do not make this a mistake, or this is the second time. Alright? Once it hits you, you use mystical toxins, getting poison. That's all you want to do. And that's it. You just have to defeat 2 more. No, wait. Is it 1 more? I think it's 1 more. 1 more after this. This trainer. The damage roll does drop very, very slowly. But, eventually we'll get it done, you know. That should be the last one, and then it's. Alright. Now do the same stack take before. The Empire will use the same thing before. Using the Empire's T's, it will basically means this cat owner no choice would have to actually get the chance to get it. I'm not as paralyzed, but poison. Oh boy. Alright. Row again. Ah, Jesus. Yes. Okay. You are done. Let's just wait until I'm out of it. Let's just wait. Let's just stall all the way until we're done this one. This entire, like, those last battle never happened. Totally didn't, dude. But thankfully now we can actually, this is all in. Alright. Alright, you can use bug by how much you want. Actually, poison does not do as much actually in this one. Oh boy. Okay, that does little damage. Alright, let's probably skip some of that. Let's just skip to the part when actually, I might just go skip the battle till it actually drain up almost to 0. Okay, come on. Definitely gonna take a while. I think this is it. Oh gosh, yes, this is over. You, sir, were the boriest trainer I've had to freaking face, but alright. Now since we actually have to do the old-fashioned way, we always have to face everything, correct? If I'm not mistaken, we have to get through this trainer as well. Even though we already battled him with exhaustion move, we had to do this legitimately. So, let me skip to the point where we actually have to defeat him, and we'll see afterwards. Why's my little... That's my little sister joined. Almost, at least. Oh. Wow. Nice. Well, thank you. Getting poisoned. I'm just using actually normal too. Actually, drop its defense a bit. Alright, that should be the last one, I'm pretty sure. Booyah! And that is their also pretty sure first attempt. And now, people, I think this is the last one, which we have to get through. And hopefully this one doesn't gonna take forever. Probably will, but whatever. Alright, this is literally it. Alright, last trainer, and that's it. I'm done for today's stream, and we're moving on straight towards the next, an obvious question, the next, an obvious, of our objective, you know. So your twiddle, of course. So there are T's. Means no, no more using the same stare and stuff like that, you know. Alright, once you skate, alright, we're gonna skip ahead to the point where we almost, there it goes, and then, oh, please, Twiddle. Just, alright, please, just give me a poison, another one of Twiddle. Just, please. After Twiddle, it's just over afterwards. Okay, so first one, please. Let's get this poison ant out of the way. Oh, you will be. If this doesn't give me a, you will be not the #1 of my. You know what, Antsy? How about this? If you don't get the next poison right now, I swear, you won't be making it on my next. It will not be on. Probably, you will never be on my next thumbnails or so. You better get a poison now, or else you're getting. Well, darn it. Well, now at least I have to put that in now. Alright. You know what's better? Title. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest here and say sorry, but you probably won't ever be on the thumbnail ever again. I'm just kidding. I just did the whole thing just because I want to get you to poison, so I can get out of this run, and then I'm gonna get end myself because I'm really bored, and I'm tired, so I can just finish this highlight, and there he goes. Oh, but maybe I will put it up at some point. You know, maybe I'll give you a title. I will give you a thumbnail somehow. You know, at some point. You know, but for now, I'm sorry, but yeah, you you unfortunately you went all this pain just to get poisoned. I went all this way to see myself suffer and watch you keep getting hits and stuff. Yeah, I enjoyed this. I'm not gonna probably be edited up the way. Here it is, last bow. There he goes. We completed it. We're done here. Trainer complete. We did it. Without having to hurt anything, they just hurt himself, basically. Let me grab this one box. Heal up the team, and then tomorrow, obviously I won't be streaming, obviously, you know, but I'll be just preparing for my preparing to evolve my Pyder into a smolder aircraft, so I'm lucky enough to get it. And look at this, 2 capture discs, right here. That'll be my reward. I would appreciate it. Merry Christmas, everyone. It's literally annoying me, but yeah. Even though it's not Christmas yet, but whatever. Well, that's pretty much it, people. I'm done for today. I'm just done for today. So, yeah. Let's just, yeah, we're gonna have to end it right here. So, hope you guys enjoyed the first day of my run. end mid-send right now. Or end right here.